Welcome to your mixed format class. For this class, we'll do strength and flexibility. Please grab a mat and grab some weights, light, medium. I'm using 5s today, but you do what works for you. You can also use water bottles or soup cans. Place your weights out of the way, so bend your knees, hinge at your hips, get them out of the way. Have a chair and some water nearby as well. So standing off of your mat, behind your mat, just tap your toe and transfer your weight side to side, warming up your ankles, and then rotate your hips. Pick up your heel, reach and pull your arms straight down. Straight down. Now, heart is lifted up. We're warming up our body. Yes. Last set right here. It's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squat down with me. Reach your arms forward. Stand. Arms come all the way to the side. Heart lifts and down. Squat. Arms forward and stand. Arms to the side. Heart lifts up. Down. One more time. Thumbs are up. Okay, let's go a little bit quicker. Here it is. Down and up, up and down. I'm just lifting my head up slightly so that I open up my shoulders and my chest. Last one. Knees come up right and left. Tap your hand to your opposite thigh. Press your foot straight down on the ground, and then I'd like you to press your hand gently on your thigh. Really engaging your abdominals. 8, 7, 6, 5. Knee does not need to be high. 4 more. 3, 2, step touch, right, left. Pick up your feet. Reach and pull your arms in, getting some more blood flowing to your upper body and your lower body and everything in between, yes? Tap your toe behind. Tap, tap. Big breath in and out. Yes. 3, 2, transfer your weight side to side. Right arm reaches, circle your shoulder. If you'd like, add your elbow or your entire arm for 4, 3, 2. Keep your feet, change your arms, reach. Left arm, just add your shoulder, then your elbow. 4, 3, 2. Hands on your hips. Step your right foot back. Bend both knees. Straighten both legs. And switch your legs. Left foot back. Down. Up. And switch. You can go faster if you'd like. Really focusing on your knees and your hips and your toes, pointing forward. Your front foot is flat. Really press your heel down. Go at your own pace. We'll do one more on each leg. Transfer your weight side to side. Tap. Now swing your arms side, side. When you're ready, hamstring curls. Your hamstrings are the backs of your thighs. So as your knees point down, brush your foot back. Lift up your chest and your abdominals. You'll start to feel the backs of your thighs contracting. Those are your hamstrings. Yes. Last set of 8 right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now alternate your heels up, right, left, right, left. Shake out your hands. We're getting ready to start with our strength set. We'll alternate between strength and flexibility. So walk on over to your weights. Make sure you squat. Hips go back, hinge at your hips. And grab your weights. Weights come to your chest or your belly. Feet are about hip distance apart. Bend your knees and squat. Come up a couple of inches. Come back down. And then stand all the way up. Weights to your chest. Straighten your arms. Bend your arms to your shoulders. Straighten. Go back down to a squat. A little bit up. Come back down. Stand tall. Straighten and bend your arms for 2. Here's your last one. Okay, you can pick up the pace if you'd like. It looks like this. Squat, lift, lower, stand, down, and up. Squat, lift, lower, stand. All right, as we do this, toes stay down, heels stay down, press the floor away, and squeeze your tush. Those are your glutes. Again. Woo! Yes. Couple more. Really want you to feel your legs and your tush and your biceps. Those are the fronts of your arms. Let's do one more. Okay, shake out your legs. Arms come down to the sides of your body. Step your left foot back to a reverse lunge. Lift your arms out to the side as high as you'd like. Lower down and then switch legs. We have a reverse lunge, lateral lift. Now, if you'd like, you can bend your elbows at a 90 degree, lifting your elbows, still working your shoulders. It's a little bit less challenging, but you're still working your shoulders. Reverse lunge, lift, thumbs up, down, stand. Breathe. Now we're moving slowly and thoughtfully because it's more challenging, and you can identify what you need to balance. Sometimes when we go too fast, we miss the resistance, we miss the point of the movement. And this is to get ourselves strong. Legs and glutes. Woo! Again. Let's do one more on each side. And let's finish with your left foot back because we started with the right foot back. Okay, weights come back to your chest. We'll do the squat combination one more time. Feet a little bit wider than your hips. Squat and lift up a little bit. Down, lift, down, 2 biceps. Down, up, down, again. Down, a little up, down, and up. Down, up. Yes. Again. Woo! And you don't have to go at this pace. Slow down if you'd like to. Let's do 2 more times. And here's your last one. Fantastic. Okay, weights will go to the side. So bend your knees, hinge at your hips, put the weights down. Let's come down to the mat. Take your time. I like to go first in a reverse lunge. Then lower your knee down to the mat. Use a chair if you need some help. Hand can come down, and we sit down first. Notice your heart rate. Make sure you can talk to me. And when you're ready and your heart rate is fine and we can talk, we're gonna go down on our back. So you first go to the side and then roll onto your back. Knees are bent, head stays down on your mat. Focus is now on the strength of your abdominals. So bring one knee up at a 90-degree angle, flex your foot. Same hand presses on your thigh. Your thigh presses against your hand. Your head presses against the mat. From here, reach your arm and leg away from one another. They do not touch the ground, and then come back in and press your hand against your thigh. Lower your foot down, and then we switch legs. Other hand to your thigh. Abdominals engaged. You reach out, in, press, foot down, other foot up, press. Out, in, press, foot down, other foot up. Now every time your knee is up and your hand's on your thigh, you press. I like to put my other hand on my abdominals. This reminds me to focus on this area. When you reach your arm and leg, they do not touch the ground. Slow and steady, friend. Reach. In. Down. You're amazing. Keep it up. Let's do a couple more, please. Here's your last one. Yes. Okay, pause for a moment. I hope you felt your abdominals roll to the side of your body and press your body up with your hands. Stay seated with me, and your legs are in front of you, arms behind you. We're moving on to flexibility. Keep your knees bent. Keep your feet where they are, about wider than your hips. Knees fall to one side, and knees come up. Then they fall to the other side. So I'm keeping my hands connected to the mat, the floor behind me as I do this side to side. Make this smooth. Yes. I called this windshield wipers. Knees going side to side. This is for our hip mobility. This time, when your knees fall down, take your back arm and tap your hand. Open back up. Knees come up and over to the other side. Back hand circles around to tap your other hand. Take your time. What we want is for this to be smooth. So this is flexibility. This is mobility. So important that our hips have good mobility. Helps us get up and get down, helps us walk, helps us keep our bodies stable to do all the things we want to do in life. Yes, let's do one more. Rotate so that your left knee is in front and your left leg is behind you. So knees are bent. This is called windmill. Your left hand is down on the mat. Lean to your left hand. If you want to keep your palm up, you can, or press your palm down. Place your right hand on your hip. You lift your hips up, opening up this hip and your quad, the front of your thigh. Reach your right arm as high as you'd like. And then bring your arm down and lower your hips. Release your left hand. Slight twist to the right. Back open. So we're going to make this smooth up. Think about your body is constantly moving. We want to feel long, strong, graceful. Left hand down to the ground. Lift your hips up, hand on your hip first. You want to focus on this area. Yes. Take your time. Here's your last one. I like to notice how every time I do this, and maybe same with you, the movement gets easier. It gets larger every time, and it feels better every time. Let's carefully switch legs. So walk your feet around, and your right knee is forward and your left knee is back. You already noticed that this side feels different, right? Different than the first side. That's because you're human, and we're working on the imbalances, and we're not perfect. So, right hand to the mat, left hand to your hip. Ready? Lift your hips up. Lift your left arm as high as you'd like. Left arm comes down. Hips come down. And right hand comes off. Just tap your left hand. It's a slight twist. We'll do this again. Take your time. Feeling a nice stretch in your shoulder blade, the sides of your body. Notice your breath. Let's do one more. Yes. Okay. It's time to stand back up. Take your time. You can come to your hands and knees first. Step your leg forward in a lunge. Tuck your back toes under. Hover your back knee and press down to come up. Shake out your legs. Oh, that felt so good. Let's grab our weights for the strength set again. Hinge at your hips and bend your knees to grab your weights. And at any time, if you want to put your weights down, please do so. Elbows bend. 90-degree angle. Palms face each other. Step your left foot back in a cross lunge. I call this a curtsy. If you'd like, step straight back in a reverse lunge. Stand straight up, feet hip distance apart. Then rotate your arms open slightly so you feel your shoulders, your biceps, and your back. Arms come back forward. Step your right foot back. Down and up. Open and close. Again, other side. Down and up. Open, close. Now I'm going to notice right here that all that hip mobility we just did on the floor, that helped me tremendously. Now I can get lower in my curtsy or my reverse lunge. That's how strength and flexibility work together. You need one to have the other. When you open your weights like this to the sides, you're not opening them up too far because your shoulders don't rotate that far. So just diagonally, just listen to your body. Let's do two more. Last one. Yes, release your arms down. Shake out your legs and your shoulders a bit. Let's move on. We will return to that exercise. feet are hip distance apart or wider, we come to a squat and then hinge forward at your hips. I'll go to the side. You'll see that my spine is long, and from the top of my head to my tailbone is a long straight line. Brace your spine with your abdominals, and elbows bent slightly. You can open one arm at a time. Stand up, roll your shoulders back, and your palms face towards me. Just lift your arms up to squeeze the backs of your arms, your triceps, and come back down to a squat. Hands face each other. Your weights rest on your thighs. Right arm comes up, then left arm comes up. Stand, rotate, arms come behind you slightly for your triceps, and squat. You do one arm at a time, or if you'd like to do both arms at the same time, go for it. So we're still working with our squat. One arm or two arms. Pause when you come up. I really want you to squeeze your tush. Engage your muscles all around your spine, the front, sides, and back of your spine. Chin stays off of your chest. Really thinking about the back of your body. Let's do two more like this. This motion comes from your shoulder blades, from the back. Stand all the way up, face me, elbows bent again, reverse lunge or curtsy. Down, now stand up, tall, rotate your arms open, close, other side. Notice this time, can you get lower with your hips? Shoulders are right on top of your hips. Yes, and if you choose to cross your legs, you still need to step your foot backward. Don't make it shallow, you need some room. Reverse lunge, step back, and up. Let's do one more on each side. Oh yeah, stand tall, hearts open. Last time. Release your arms down, shake out your shoulders, shake out your legs. Let's go back to their squat. Fly, so lift your arm up, one at a time. Stand tall, squeeze your triceps, back to squat. Really think about your abdominals engaged. Let's do two more. Last one. Yes. Okay, squat to put your weights out of the way. Shake out your arms and legs. How are you feeling? Body's warm. Your heart rate might not be up, and that's fine. But if you need to grab some water, please do that. But notice how your body is more warm and more open and more ready to do some more flexibility, right? Okay, so once you've had your water, if you've chosen to do so, come back with me. Your feet are hip distance apart or a little bit wider if you'd like. So listen to what feels good for you. Roll your shoulders back. Feet are flat. Now, hands on your hip flexors, thumbs up. I want you to squat, let your hips go back, and your hands come to your thighs. Now, turn your head to the right. Walk your hands to the outside of your right thigh, and then pull your right hand to your right hip. Then you take your left hand to the outside of your right thigh, just a gentle pull. Come back forward, hands on your thighs, arms straight. From here, energy in the back of your head to come straight up. Breathe. Let's do that again. Come down, squat. Hands on your thighs. Turn your head left. Hands to the outside of your left thigh. Left hand to your left hip, and then you pull your right hand against your thigh. Keep your knees in line with your second toe. Rotate back towards me, hands on your thighs, arms straight. It's like just a brief moment to rest, then energy in the back of your head to stand all the way up. Yeah, let's do that again. That should feel good. Rotate right. Come back forward, hands on your thighs. Energy behind your head to stand. Left side. Squat. Rotate left. Back forward. And up. Keep your right foot forward. Left foot steps back. Bend your right knee and pick up your back heel so we go into a wide lunge. If you'd like to bend your back knee, do that. The front knee is definitely bent. Your back heel is lifted. Arms reach up as high as you can. Pull your elbows down, open your chest. Reach your arms back up. As your arms come down, pick up your back heel and then sit back for a hamstring stretch. Peel up your right toes. You can place your hands on your tush or your hips. Come back up. Bend your front knee again. Pick up your back heel to your lunge, opening up your left hip. Arms reach overhead and pull. Arms lift as high as you can and forward to stand. Shift your weight back. Peel up your front toes, bend your knees. Let the back of your right leg lengthen. Oh, that should feel good. Come up. Bend your front knee again. Back heel comes up. This time, abdominals lift up even more. You can squeeze your left tush. If you want, your arms can just stay forward and then pull to your chest, opening your shoulders and chest. Yes. Back forward or overhead. Stand, lift your back heel, and then shift your weight backwards for your hamstring stretch. All the way up. Let's do this one more time. Toes down, back heel is lifted, abdominals up, arms reach forward, overhead if you'd like. And lift up. Shift back for your hamstring stretch. Yes. Okay, switch legs, left foot forward, right leg steps back. Feet are wide. Bend your front knee. And if you want, you can bend your back knee. But the goal is to open up this right hip. So abdominals lift, reach your arms forward, overhead if you can. Pull your elbows down, open your chest. Arms reach up, come up, and shift your weight back for your hamstring stretch on your left side. Yes, straight up. Bend your left knee again. I love flexibility like this, that's constantly moving. This is great because this is what we do in real life. It's not often that we pause and stay in a position where we need to be flexible. But we're constantly moving and trying to get to places so that we can reach for things. We can be active. We can do the little things, right? We want to do that freely and with joy. Here's your last one. Lift, lift, lift. You are strong and you are graceful. Yes. And come all the way up. Shake out your legs. Shake out your hands. Give yourself a hand. Thank you for joining me for this mixed format class. I love moving with you. Keep up the great work. Keep trying great classes. And we'll do this again soon. Mwah. Bye-bye.